Hello angels, my name is eveofEvee, and welcome to, I'm just going to call this my makeup looks, because that is what this is. So I'm actually going to do 3 different styles. Before I get into those, full disclosure, I am not good at makeup. This is just what I do on a regular basis, or I can't even call it a regular basis because I don't do it all that often. But I'm going to do 3 different looks. My normal, if I'm going to wear makeup for a day look, what I do if I want to like dress up for like a party, not that I go to parties very often, but like family, Christmas, stuff like that, I dress up a little bit. And I'm going to do what I do for theater makeup as a finale, because it should be fun and interesting. So yeah, let's get started. So I have a lot of stuff in front of me. You guys can't see any of it. Let's just start with this. This I like. It's fun. It's also cheap, but you put it under your eyes. I haven't had to use it much. This is also going to be weird because I'm not actually using a mirror. I maybe should have gotten a mirror to use, but I'm going to try and use my webcam. I have to look there to see it though. So let's see how this goes. This could go horribly wrong because it's backwards for me. So yeah, I just rub it on and then I use my finger to spread it out to make it blend in, because if you just rub it on, it looks very out of place. Kind of disappears a little bit when you do this. Like, oh, I put way too much on that side. Also, I'm sorry if you can't see the side of my face because the way the lighting is. It just is the way that it is. Easy thing to do. This doesn't take me very long usually. So usually after that I use this end of this. And it's this really cool like liquid glittery stuff. Except I'm all out. And I don't have more because I haven't bought it. It's like see-through empty. Oh, you can see the light from my... the red light's my microphone, sorry. Oh, I probably shouldn't cover my microphone. Bad idea. Okay. But it's empty. It's very empty. So I'm going to do a little trick. I'm going to use eyeshadow instead, because it goes where eyeshadow goes. Actually, I'm just going to do this first so I can get it out of my way. And this is just mascara. I've switched different brands. This is just the one I'm using now, which is... I don't know the company. L'Oreal. It's L'Oreal Butterfly. I like it. I always tend to put too much mascara on, even in the mirror, so we'll see how this goes. That could have gone worse. I feel like it's too much, but it doesn't look like too much, so... we shall see. Ooh, I put way too much in the inner corner of that eye. Ah, oh no. I'm making a mess with this. Even more so than I usually do. Oh, I put way too much on that eye, I can tell right now. And I also did that. My god. Okay. I didn't grab my wipes. I'll be right back and need to grab those. Great brand, because I'm cheap. But these work. I usually reuse them because when I put on makeup, I don't tend to put enough for it to make a big difference, so yeah. Okay. Now I also realized I made a mess of the underneath of this. You know what? I'm gonna grab a mirror, because this isn't quite working. I can't see myself well enough in that webcam. So, 1 second. Okay, so, I got a mirror. It's not technically my mirror. It's my roommate's mirror. But I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna use it anyway. Yeah, because now I can actually, like, see what I'm doing. Awesome. I'm sorry if you guys can't. I'll try to do more of it up, right, so you guys can see me. Oh, I probably just wiped off all the stuff that was under my eyes, didn't I? Yeah, see it all in this. Whoops. Okay, let's do that again. I usually start with mascara, because I always tend to make a mess with it. I try to put that on first, because then if I wipe it off, I'm not wiping off my entire makeup look. Because mascara is a pain in the neck to get off. Okay, so there's that. And I just realized I put my mirror on the stuff that I need next. That's helpful. Okay. All of you, I need glitter. So all of you can go... No, don't do that. Ah! I broke my foundation. Everything glitched for a second, but we're good. Okay. So. These are probably my prized possession, the only thing I have makeup-wise that I'm proud of. These. They are Sephora brushes. Sephora airbrush brushes, to be accurate. And they are amazing. And I love them. Okay, let's see. Where's the one that I want? Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't do makeup that often, so I do have to, like, check. But this one is the airbrush one. Or the eyeshadow one. And then this is the palette that I'm using. It's also from Sephora. I don't normally like pink, but it had lots of colors, and I needed better eyeshadow than what I had. So, this is all the colors that it has. So if I'm doing eyeshadow, I'm usually just using this. The other problem, and why I like to use the wet one, is because I don't put any like setting or anything on my face, I don't put lotion or anything, color doesn't stick to it very well. And this is something I learned from my roommate Celeste. So if you want to do this with eyeshadow, it's advisable you put something on there first for it to stick to, because otherwise it doesn't stick to your face. Yeah, this color's not coming out very well because there's nothing for it to stick to. But I'm gonna keep doing this anyway because this is what I would do on a normal basis. That's what I told you guys I was doing. That's about what I do for a normal day. Like this is the extent of my normal makeup. I don't do anything crazy, I don't do anything wild. Go away. Oh, there's stuff on my desk. Okay. This is what I do on a normal basis. This is just my basic look. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing special, it's nothing fancy. But that's what I do on a normal basis. I'm gonna take off the eyeshadow, but I'm gonna leave the mascara because that's a pain in the neck, and I'm gonna keep it for all these looks, so I'm just gonna leave as much of that on as I can. Plus, if any of you have ever tried to take off mascara, it's a pain in the neck to take off. And I probably am not supposed to do this, but I clean brushes on the stuff that I wipe, like use to wipe it off my face. If I'm gonna need them again, I might be doing different colors. So. I mean, I clean them properly too, but for this, that's what I do. Because I don't have a bunch of brushes, I just have these. Well, and I have a travel set, but these are nicer. These are much nicer. Okay, the next look is more of, I'm gonna call it my party look. But keep in mind, when I say party, I mean like family get-togethers for Christmas, or appropriately, Thanksgiving, which was yesterday. Today for me when I'm recording this, but you know, yesterday for you guys. But yeah, so stuff like that. Before I came here, I usually just used a brush to put it on, but then my roommate taught me how to use this, so I'm gonna use this. And a trick that she taught me is you gotta get it wet, and so that it inflates a bit, because it's normally smaller than this. You don't want it to, you want it to be inflated, but you don't want it to be wet. Like, it's just slightly damp when I squeeze it, so, but it helps. I don't have anything to blend on, so I'm just gonna put my foundation straight on the sponge. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but I only ever use one foundation anyway, so whatever. I told you guys, if you want expert tips on makeup, don't come to me. Okay, let's see. She said you just do this, and it works. I don't have enough on my brush though. But I don't tend to put very much on, like enough to make a visible layer, but that's about the extent that I do. Because I just don't need more than that usually, especially if I'm in close quarters with people. Oh, whoa, that was, you don't need that much. Not in one go, anyway. Maybe overall, but not in one go. It's just way too much. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I know I'm not looking at the camera. I'm using my mirror. I should have put my mirror behind my camera. That would have been wise. But I didn't think about these things. So I'm stuck doing it this way. Okay. So basically, I use this to put it on. And then, I'm gonna grab, do I have that brush in here, or is that, so let's try this one. This one just feels better on my skin too, which is nice. That's one of the reasons why I love the Sephora brushes, because they feel amazing. They're so soft. They're just amazing. Yeah, I'm a huge supporter of the Sephora brushes anyway. I haven't used that many of them, to be honest, like brushes in general, because like I said, I don't do my makeup that often. But the Sephora brushes are definitely high on my list of ones that I like. So I usually do that and just get it nice and smooth, basically. I don't think there's anything out of place too much with it. Nope. Oh, and in case any of you are wondering, I'm using Rimmel London Match Foundation. And I have the lightest one because I have pale skin. And then this is another Rimmel Stay Matte one. They were, to be honest, I picked them because they looked decent and they were cheap. So if I'm totally off, yeah. So this is the powder. And then you just kind of coat this over it, I guess. That's what I usually do. It just makes it look less stuck on my skin. It looks less shiny, which is helpful. Because when you're up close and your skin is shiny, either means you put on way too much lotion or you're wearing foundation. Or, you know, maybe sunscreen or something would work. Okay. And that's usually all I do for foundation. I don't typically need very much, so I don't do very much. So yeah, that's about the extent that I do. I do have an actual concealer as well from Sephora that I use sometimes, but usually it's just this. But yeah, I also broke my case. I got it and dropped it and broke it, so it doesn't quite close right. Okay, let's see. Eyeshadow. I usually do eyeshadow. What kind of eyeshadow do I want to do today? Should I do blue since I'm wearing blue? I don't know. You know what? Let's do gray. I have a silvery gray here that caught my eye. Let's do that. Helps that my brush is wet right now because it's like sticking to my eye better. Okay, I definitely put too much on this side. But yeah, that's about what I normally do. Now that that's what I would normally do. Now that I've seen my roommate do it better on me a couple times, I know there's other stuff that you want to do. Like you want to put, some tips that she's telling me is you put white under your eyebrows, like a bright white. I don't know if my white's gonna cut it, but let's see. And you put it under your eyebrows and it separates your eyeshadow from them. If you want to do a smoky eye, which is popular, you do lighter to darker and you put white like on the inner corner of your eye. But yeah, this is all stuff I've learned from her. So I'm not the person to come to if you want good makeup tips, because you couldn't tell I'm not the best at this. Okay. So I'll call that good. I'm not that picky. And then this is my other thing that I do, is lipstick. I'm also not very good at this. This is actually a lipstick that my mom gave me. It's like an old expensive one. I don't remember, what is this? I don't even know what brand this is. But it's one of my mom's old ones, and she gave it to me because she never uses it because she likes lighter stuff and I tend to like darker lipsticks. So let's see if I can do this without utterly messing this up because I'm terrible at this. Could have gone worse. Okay. Yeah, that definitely could have been worse. So yeah, something like that for when I go to parties, which is, you know, not very often. But that's about the extent of what I do for that. I don't do anything too crazy because there's just, I don't know, I don't see the point in going overboard. I probably look a little amateurish, especially the eye makeup. I've got to practice that. But we're not quite done yet. I got one more look I want to show you all. So let's take this off. And I will show you what I do for theater makeup, which I've been doing for a long time, so I hope I can do decently well. And I do want to say, the theater makeup that I'm going to do is just a generic female makeup look. It's not a character makeup, it's not specific, it's not supposed to make me look older, it's not supposed to make me look younger, although I do kind of make myself look a little older sometimes with it. But it's not designed to like change anything crazy, it's just supposed to be a generic makeup look for going on stage. And this is about, when I go on stage is about the only time I wear blush. And you wear quite a bit of blush when you go on stage, actually. Because the lights. But for the sake of my camera, this last look will probably look the best. So, I don't usually do foundation when I go on stage because you're simply too far away. Unless you've got like something serious with your face that you need to do, I don't usually do foundation because you're just too far away. I did do it the last time I was in a play on my arm because I had a massive bruise right here from when I got my wisdom teeth out. So that was fun. But that's about the only time I've worn foundation on stage. Or did I wear it? Sometimes I'll wear it, sometimes I won't. I'm not gonna do it today because I don't feel like you need it usually on stage, but you can wear it. So it's kind of similar to the first one, with the exception of you add lipstick and blush to it. And you kind of go overboard a little bit with everything. So yeah, more mascara than you normally would, more blush than you normally would, basically more everything. If you do eyeliner, it probably would help as well, but I don't. It also depends a little bit on what theater you're doing, what character you're playing, all that stuff, because that'll impact how you do your makeup as well. It's like I said, there's character makeups that you gotta do, but for my sake, generic look. I do want to do some eyeshadow. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the white this time though. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is like a cream color. Also, another good thing to wear if you're going on stage is if you have like sparkly white makeup, so you want to wear that. Because sparkly white makeup looks really good on stage lights. Because stage lights make it sparkle. So, if you like sparkly things and you have sparkly makeup, it's good to wear it on stage because it makes it sparkle. So that's just going to be a basic look. Some girls go more extreme, but this is just what I do when I do stage work. So, funny thing about this is a cheap blush that I bought for the last time I was on stage because I realized I didn't have any. It's kind of a little over the top. We're gonna see how it goes. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't done this in a little while, to be honest, so. It looks way over the top for like a normal look, but it's not too bad. This is fine for theater. You could even do more if you want. It depends on the character that you're playing. Like if you're playing a younger girl, you want to do more. You want to go over the top with blush mist. There we go. And yeah, again, I'm not a professional makeup artist, so like if someone who's a professional theater makeup artist is telling you differently, probably take their word over mine. This is just what I've always done for theater. Well, kind of what I've almost done. We're almost there. Not quite. One more thing to do. I'm gonna do lipstick, because especially when I'm doing all this other heavy makeup, I have to make sure I put lipstick on, because your lips will dissolve otherwise. Or at least mine do. Attempt 2. Let's see if I can do this better. Aha, that did go better. Okay, and in general I found with lipstick it's okay to go a little bit over the top because it's theater. The lights kind of wash you out a little bit. You can even tell in this light like that this doesn't look like that much. But I'm sure if I put it under normal lights, it would look like way too much. You can tell on this side. I may have overdone it a tiny bit on this side. For a normal day look anyway. For theater this is about right because the lights are colored. And so this works out. You know what? Let's take my hair down and see what it looks like with my hair down. That doesn't look terrible. Because it works because this is the same kind of stuff you do for theater, or for film as well. So it looks good on camera. But it's a little over the top for an everyday look. But yeah, this is what I do for theater look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little randomness that was this video. I'm not very good at makeup. I'll probably do some more. I might do some more like actual makeup challenges, like maybe do some try and play games while I'm doing it or something. But let me know if you guys like this. If you want to see more stuff like this, I can try and do some crazier looks, some theater looks, maybe like some gothic looks. These are just looks that I'm comfortable doing. So I can try some crazier stuff if you guys want to see it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!